Hi, hello. This is Ronaldo Hernandez, and today I want to talk to you about what I'm doing after Carnivore and going back on Paleo. So yeah, my fault, y'all. I'm on doing this at night again in my car. So I'm trying to use my phone as a night light, or a source of light. So after Carnivore, I feel like I got some results from the diet. One, I feel like nah, not that I feel like I became more fat adapted. I noticed that I was digesting all the fat that I was eating from the diet. Two, recovery was feeling better as well. Um, my body was able to. For this time, it felt like my body was actually rebuilding itself. And not only that, three, I was able to absorb more of the food better. Even though I was just eating meat, but just because I was just eating one kind of food, my body was just focusing on digesting that kind of food, and I feel like every time I eat meat now, I get the nutrients from it, from what it offers. Um, However, though, I've been kind of working with a holistic nutritionist slash hair specialist. And I told her about the diet that I was doing at Carnivore, and it was more like an experiment. But after a few weeks into the diet, I kind of wanted to do it long term, just because I felt like it was just really helping me out. But me working with her, um, she ended up convincing me to kind of just do the diet for like a month and go on a diet that she recommends me on, which is like the modified paleo diet or a modified paleo diet. Um, a reason that is because she knows more about my other symptoms, and she kind of has an idea of what I'm going through, what I'm feeling. Like for example, like with the nerve damage or the sappy triceps syndrome that I have, um, I get like a lot of coldness in my hands. Like I feel cold, like I'm freezing sometimes, even though it could be like the middle of the day and the sun's out. I live in California, I live in LA, so the sun is always out. But every times where I feel like cold all the time. And I told her that I was always feeling like tired, fatigued, low energy, and just felt drained all the time, man. Like I just always wanted to sleep, which is also another indication that my body was craving sleep. But aside from that, you know, um, she said that like my like something to do with the fire in my body. I'm trying to think it's like my own like kind of like spiritual energy or personal energy was like obviously low, and it needed to be rejuvenated. It needed to be like sparked. Because right now it was barely like a flame was barely on. It's barely on for like dear life, whatever. And um, that's what she wanted me to take this paleo approach because it would kind of help in that fire. Um, so it's been like a few weeks now since I've been on this paleo diet, and I mean things are actually different. I feel like I'm digesting pretty decently the vegetables and fruits I eat. I did I do get gassing at times, but bloating not so. Not sure, no, I still get bloated, but I've been drinking this tea too. It's like the dandelion root tea. I feel like it's been helping with the bloating. I feel a difference. I don't know, I feel leaner, and but I'm still keeping it primarily meat. After carnivore, I did notice how nutritious meat is. Animal foods are. I feel like that's the best source of food you can eat. But same time, vegetables and fruits do play a role. You know, um, it's yeah, they have like supposedly they have like toxins, they have like you know a toxin like lectin, and that does cause some damage to our body. But I feel like our body could get immune to it. It could fight it off. The more you're like exposed to that kind of toxin, it's kind of like vaccinations, like medicine. They give you a vaccination, and then you get sick from whatever you got vaccinated for, and that's because like what they're doing is they're exposing you to the disease that they want you to get immune to. And once you get exposed to it, you get a little sick, but then you get exposed to it in small amounts. And once you fight through the disease and you recover from it, your body has a your body has like new immune cells that's able to attack that disease if it ever were to come into your body again. And that's kind of like how vegetables and fruits should be looked at. Like they should be looked as that, like as a way to kind of toughen your immune system. And I feel like I wasn't really gonna do carnivore forever. I wanted to go with for like a long time, but eventually you kind of do need to eat fruits and vegetables, unless like you have like very severe immune autoimmune condition or autoimmune problems. But I feel like eventually you could start adding back in the vegetables and fruits, or at least the vegetables, and slowly your body will start tolerating them. I mean, that's kind of what I did when I went back on paleo. I kind of slowly added in like one kind of vegetable, then another, and then I started like adding in a few others. But I started eating like a variety of them, not all at once, but just one at a time. I'll add something new, try it out, and I'm not really picky either, so I just like stick to like a few vegetables. And then once I got my body exposed to it, I started adding more amounts to it. Cause like lately I'm still fasting and all that. That's never gonna change. Like this is all still like fasting. Like I'm doing like one meal a day right now, and occasionally I'll throw in a 48. But damn, I lost my train of thought. But anyway, I'm eating meat, eating vegetables and fruits. I added back in nuts too. She recommended me to eat nuts, cause some nuts have like omega threes, like walnuts. I believe almonds, but I know walnuts do. And she actually wants me to stay away from red meat and saturated fats. I did that for a bit. I was eating like chicken breast and like fish. But to be honest though, like I feel like eating red meat is actually more nutritious. Like my body kind of just like it's more satiated. It's more filling. I feel like I'm actually eating like real food. When I was eating a chicken breast or chicken thighs, I don't know, it just felt kind of weird, yo. It just didn't feel the same. Like, it just maybe because I'm not eating organic food still. I mean, because I just don't have all the money to eat organic constantly. Maybe once in a while, but not all the time. But with me, it just I don't know. Ever since I carnivore diet, you know, I felt like my body's able to really absorb it well and use it for fuel. But anyway, um, I'm still primarily to keeping it, meat, some vegetable fruits, and sometimes I indulge in like nuts. And with the fruits too, I even keep it the low glycemic fruits. That's what she recommends too, like ones with low sugar. So I mainly eat just berries. Once in a while, I might indulge in something that has like a high in sugar, like I don't like a couple of dates or something like that. But most of the time, I'm eating like strawberries. And I'm not even eating fruit every day either, and it depends on what I get. But yeah, keeping it low sugar still. Um, Carbs, I don't really go over 200 grams. Most I go is like 180. So kind of keeping carbs low. There's days where I even eat under 100 grams of carbs, and primarily eating just fat and protein, specifically, yeah, those two macronutrients. Um, Also, I kind of been keeping protein high too, cause um, I I'm trying to kind of maintain my weight, but at the same time, I want to build muscle. So you have to be in a caloric surplus to build muscle, you know. But I won't make another video on this, but just I'm trying to do it a certain way. It's more because I have a fear of gaining weight. I used to be like a obese kid when I was younger. So, but I'm gonna make another video on that and how it's necessary that I need to eat what my body's craving for. Like I need to feed my body because that could be an issue with a lot of things. But you know what? I'm gonna say that for the next video. I thank you for tuning in, and this is a Fast Life.